The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. D.A., take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And Utah right now, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Conley. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Winters in at the power forward. And for the Knicks, we've got Williams, Fournier out there with Wilson. Then there's Parker, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Wilson. Williams trying to break free. Shot's good by Wilson.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Wilson the pass to Parker. Fournier against Mitchell. Outside Leonard. Mitchell against Parker. Just 4 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
This is where Jabari does some of his best work. Right in that in-between area.
Outside Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Fournier. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Leonard attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
Leonard hits them both. And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has. Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Leonard, the pass to Williams, and the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Mitchell. The Knicks making the shot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Tries from 10, and again it's New York.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Pass to Gobert. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. With some arc, and Parker with the block. Outside Fournier. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Parker coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And big was the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Leonard, 6 to shoot. Leonard draws the double. Here's Wilson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wilson's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basket.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them and came determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Conley with it. Last game he had 13. Clarkson finds Gobert. Williams against Conley. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Wilson. Pass to Parker. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Conley inside the line. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Team ball.
Knicks on defense. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
To the inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Leonard. Gobert with the block. Mitchell against Fournier. Mitchell outside. From 13, rebound by Parker. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Substitution for the away team.
Wilson left side. Stolen by Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal, first team foul.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
He's off on the first.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Portis is checked in for the Knicks. And Utah with a change here, too. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. And the second free throw, good. Here's Wilson. 5 points in the game. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Second chance effort, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Rudy Gobert.
It's going to be on
That's
Rudy
his second
Gobert.
personal, third team foul.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for
At the
2.
line,
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Quickly is checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah trails by 6. Here's Springer. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Knocked away. And stolen by Portis. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Here's Springer. And he hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wilson. And Utah also making a switch. Mulder's checked in. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Quickly. And he banks in the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Springer. Outside Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Quickly kicks to Fournier. Here he goes. New York moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, if Porter realizes how close the defense is on him, he simply gets the contact, still knocking down the shot too.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And Porter drops them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
So for New York, their last game, a win against Phoenix. Passes it to Favors. Here's Mulder. He's guarded by Fournier. Mulder misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fournier passes to Portis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And stolen by Fournier. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Rivas, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Springer. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now, Quickly. It's Fournier on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. Here's Springer. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Fournier. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
3-point goal. Evan Fournier.
Utah trails by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Porter with the ball for New York.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here is Quickly. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. Here's Rivas, and the rejection by Favorites. And they get it back. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
5th team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
No, they're also having success from the free throw line. So many of their points are coming from that stripe.
Utah trails by 15. Here's Mulder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, solid concentration from the big man. Derek Favors fights through the contact thanks to all of that strength in his upper body.
Well, for an old-school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound. Now, Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward, someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
Now, here's Quickly. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Mulder, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mulder. Kicks it to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. It helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Porter kicks to Fournier. There's the triple. They grab their own miss.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a piece of it. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the veteran Derek Favors, now a reserve, but he understands his role.
Come out on the court, just going full speed. As soon as we come out, make plays, be vocal out there.
And Greg He's an impact player defensively.
And kind of an old school big man, you know, a throwback. He moves his feet well for a big guy, and that is so valuable in today's game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got O'Neal, and it's Springer in at the point guard. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Here's Winters. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Quickly. Down low. There's Portis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Springer the pass to Winters. Dishes it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Power down with both hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gobert against Leonard. Williams trying to break free. Parker with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard kicks to Wilson. The feed to Parker. Rebound, Utah. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get it back and slam dunk by Gobert.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
Now here's Leonard. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Wilson. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. And it's in there. Wilson's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
For Utah, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
And Gobert drops them both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside Leonard. Parker outside to the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Winters with the bucket. Winters has got it back down to single digits for Utah.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Wilson with it. 8 points his last outing. Now the pass to Parker. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Winters. Quickly covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Had a
personal.
lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
For Utah, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Outside Leonard. He kicks to Williams. Back to Leonard. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. 8-point game. Pass to Conley. Unloads from 13. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Parker surveying the floor. Back to quickly. Shoots the three. And the dunk by Parker.
Well, long arms and great instincts make Jabari Parker a terrific offensive rebounder.
Utah trails by 10. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Wilson against Conley. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
For Utah, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he makes the first.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And if only they could get to the line every trip down the floor. They've been nearly flawless on their free throws here in the second quarter.
Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Clarkson against Wilson. Clarkson outside. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clarkson taking his time here. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
The first one falls. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Knicks leading by 8. Now Leonard. 8 points for him. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Gobert gets to Conley. Williams against Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third
Officials
personal.
are all over
Team
that.
is in the penalty.
So far, he's hit
Shooting for
all of
the
his
UAP.
shots at the foul line,
Jordan
going 4 for
Clarkson.
4.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Knicks leading by 10. Outside Leonard. Pass to Fournier. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Wilson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Conley. At the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And Conley drops them both. New York leading by 10. Outside Leonard. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Kawhi Leonard has averaged 25 plus across multiple seasons. We are talking about an elite scorer.
Now here's Favors. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And here is Mitchell. Here's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Bobby Portis has checked in from Kawhi Leonard.
Substitution for the away team.
So it's the Knicks now. Porter kicks to Wilson. Rivas, he's covered by Favors.
That's his first
I like the call. I thought the
13.
defense was just there a little late.
Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Portis has got 6 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's Mulder. He's guarded by Fournier. Favors dishes to Bogdanovich with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
New York leading by 9. The pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. For 3, Fournier. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Springer. He's got 5. Going inside over Wilson, and too long on the shot. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid in by Fournier. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Favors passes to O'Neal. Stolen. Here's Fournier. Rivas is covered by Bogdanovich. Portis trying to free himself, and it's good. 2 points.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
The Knicks leading by 10. Outside Wilson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Springer the pass to Mulder. 24 seconds left here in the second. Here's Favors. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the away team.
$19 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Mulder. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mulder's got 5 points now this quarter. For 3, Fournier. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. New York came out looking very confident. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. They could do nothing wrong in the first quarter, ending with a 14-point lead. In the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but were still playing confident and were able to finish the half up by 10. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Conley. We've got Evan Fournier. Bob Williams is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wilson in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Mitchell, and it's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fournier finds Parker. Back to Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. From deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Leonard. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Down low, here's Gobert. The shot that time, not on target. New York leading by 9. Outside Wilson. Here's Williams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Knicks, Robert Williams.
That one misses for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Pass to Conley. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. They get it again. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
It's always a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot on the offensive end. This guy is doing a good job getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Wilson against Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Moves back up. Fournier's shot is off.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 3, Fournier. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Now here's Conley. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got 12 in the game.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Here's Parker. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Parker's shot is off. Utah trails by 6. Winners the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Winners with the bucket. He's got 8.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's Leonard. 16 points for him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Mitchell finds Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Wilson. Oh, that's blocked. Conley against Williams. That evens the score.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 8.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything is working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Wilson against Conley. Over Wilson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to quickly. Back to Wilson. Leonard with the ball. He kicks it to Williams. To the paint. Here's quickly. Back to Williams. Outside Wilson. He dishes it to Williams. A 3 from Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Here's the pass to Winter. For 3, Mitchell. The Knicks pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Leonard kicks to quickly. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quickly.
And Utah making a change here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Winters. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Winters has got 11 points.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Shot from 16. And it's Leonard missing. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Springer. The tie, feeds it to O'Neal. Favors at the elbow. On the clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, almost effortless nice there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Springer the pass to Favors. Pass to Winters. Driving inside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Passes to Williams. Rivas. He's covered by Favors. And it's Leonard missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Springer the pass to O'Neal. Here's Springer. He's guarded by Williams. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Wilson. He's got 15. And there's the pass to Quickly. He takes it in. Rivas. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Springer. He has 5. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Springer's got his 3rd basket of the night. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Portis, he's checked in for New York. Porter comes in for Leonard. And a switcher also for Utah. Mulder's checked in. Outside Wilson. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Mulder, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Favors, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Mulder. Puts it up from 12. No good that time.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Now here's Wilson. T right on him. No good with the elbow jumper. Utah trails by 4. With the floater, and he gets the bucket. Mulder's got 7 points. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Wilson. Mulder grabs the miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
O'Neal passes to Favors. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Porter, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Quickly. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Knicks lead by 4. And there's 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Springer the pass to Winters. Pass to Mulder. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Inside, here's Rivas. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Springer the pass to Winters. Driving in. It's blocked.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Favors. Now here is O'Neal. Three-pointer. Springer, good. Springer's got 10.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's Winters, quickly covering. Winters, the pass to Springer. From past the arc, and Utah, another three.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Gotta make hustle play. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get to the line. Cut hard so we get fouled on our cut.
Greg, you know he's always going to demand aggressiveness.
Yeah, but you get why, though. The little hustle plays make a big difference in these close games.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Favors is out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Mulder in at the 2.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Don't you love the attacking attitude of Derek Favors on the interior? Not many guys who can match his frame and strength.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And that one falls for Favors. And New York making a change here. Parker's checked in. And so Favors nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Porter. Fournier with the ball. Porter passes to Fournier. New York moving it around. Porter's trying to free himself. A shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A shot by Wilson, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Mulder. Here's Favors. No good. That would have tied it. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fournier passes to Portis. Shoots over Clarkson. Nice shot by Portis. And the Knicks lead by 4.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. To the inside. Out to Conley. Favors trying to break free.
Oh, Jabari Parker, not known as a shot blocker, twice on the pipes.
And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Donovan Mitchell.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Favors. Excellent D there from Parker.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Utah trails by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Conley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his third personal.
It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Shooting two.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's New York with it. The lead is 2. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. From 10 feet out, Portis trying to free himself. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Fournier. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
Gobert finds Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Conley. Up and in on the layup. And that's 12 points for Mike Conley.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside Fournier. Here's Wilson. Yes, that goes in.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Utah trails by 4. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got 11 in the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Parker. Outside Fournier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Favors. Over Wilson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fournier against Mitchell. Parker left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
Let's remember, Jabari Parker was the #2 overall pick in 2014. It's just been problematic for him that he's had to fight his way through multiple injuries.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Williams is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Leonard in for Otto Porter Jr. And he can't hit the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley against Williams. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
Here's Wilson, and there's the drive, and the rejection by Favors. The three, Fournier, and the three ball is good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Utah calls timeout.
Away team. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Favors. That one goes. Count it.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Outside Wilson. Kicks to Fournier. Outside Wilson. And the pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And shot on the way. Offensive rebound, Williams. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Here's Wilson. Count that one. Wilson's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Empty that time from Leonard. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Shots good by Wilson.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with a nice.
Utah trails by 6. Now Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Over Wilson. Gobert can't hit. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And it's Williams finishing it off.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Conley against Wilson. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And Utah making a change here. Utah with the ball. 8-point game. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Leonard with the ball. Finally picks him up. Wilson kicks to Parker. Back to Wilson. Driving the lane. Outside Fournier. 4 on the clock. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Winners the pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Passes to Favors. A jump hook. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fournier. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Williams. Off target with the jump hook. Utah trails by 9. Mitchell up top. Into the lane. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Down low. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah.
For the away team, Rudy Gobert.
Fournier against Mitchell. Shoots over Fournier. And that one hits back iron. New York leading by 9. Nobody near Leonard. And again, New York with the triple.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Mitchell wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Leonard looking around. The pass to Parker. Leonard kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal. 3rd team foul.
Utah trails by 9. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Mitchell passes to Winner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got his 8th assist in the game. New York's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Mitchell against Fournier. Mitchell's shot is good.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Leonard against Clarkson. Right side Leonard. Williams kicks to Fournier. Conley against Wilson. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Clarkson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Utah trails by 5. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's denied. And Gobert throws it down. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A 3 from Leonard. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Fournier. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Leonard. The layup off target. Mitchell against Fournier. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Leonard against Clarkson. And here's Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Defensive foul charge to Rudy Gobert. His fourth personal. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Kawhi Leonard. At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Ice in the veins right here. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Conley for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.